Fantastic Four First Steps is out. Did you love it? If I'm being honest, the past few superhero movies haven't wowed me like I wanted them to, but Fantastic Four felt different. I loved taking a step away from all the Captain Americas and Spider-Mans and fully feeling this new world of Earth 828. I love the themes that this movie presented with dilemmas and character choices that have you wrapped in the entire movie. So I guess what I'm trying to tell you guys is, I think I really liked Fantastic Four First Steps. Earlier in the video, I said it really felt good to step away from Universe 616, and that was something that I wasn't expecting to be saying after watching this movie. I think we've almost forgotten how captivating it can be to watch new characters on a new world that we have no idea about. And the Fantastic Four felt fresh. I felt pulled into the 1960s atmosphere of the world. Because we've seen the X-Men multiple times through many franchises. We've seen more Spider-Mans than I can count. But a good Fantastic Four movie? A fresh, modern, well-paced Fantastic Four movie in the MCU is something we haven't really seen before. Because while we have had 3 other Fantastic Four films, this one has so many things that separates it from those other movies. And I want to start with Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, the smartest man alive. The angle that they took with this character might have been genius, no pun intended. Because never in a million years would people usually coexist anxiety with the smartest man alive. His arc and story of dealing with the pressure that comes with making sure it's all alright, the pressure of feeling like all of the world's chances of survival comes down to how smart he can be, is one of the best things in this film. And I love the take on the character. I love how well delivered this portrayal is done by Pedro Pascal, because you can truly feel and see the threatening anxiety that Reed carries through his eyes in this film. And that feels like the smartest man alive. He can't help but be honest about the probability and the odds. He can't help but tell you anything else outside of the equation that's in his head. And when you compare that with his want to be a father and husband and a want to protect his family, you get something special and thought-provoking on the screen. But what if I told you that I don't even think his story was the best in the film? Because I want to tell you that no other person, that no other character through these 115 minutes is more compelling than Sue. Quite literally, Vanessa Kirby stole this show. In every scene of her as a mother, even the ones that don't involve Franklin, you can feel that she was channeling some of that motherhood that she has going on in real life. Because in the movie, you don't see Sue as a superhero. No, in this film, Sue is a mother and a superhero second. And I think changing the angle taken with these 4 characters is the separator between this success and the other letdowns in this franchise. Even The Thing, going into the film, I was so oversaturated with the trope of he's the only one that looks physically different. He's the one that everybody looks weird at. But here it's done right, because we still get that story of him seeing how much of himself has changed. But when compared to Reed's anxiety, Johnny's romance, or Sue's fear, Ben Grimm is the most confident person in this group when he almost shouldn't be. And I love that. Yeah, I love that. Because Ben Grimm's story is one that doesn't let his insecurities or fears stop him from being the person he wants. It doesn't stop him from going after the person he wants. And none of it is said in a long exposition dialogue conversation. Ben's whole story is one that's shown and not really spoken. But in this movie, there's one thing that's really shown. There's this one theme that really sticks out. When I heard the critics say that this was Marvel's version of The Incredibles, I was skeptical, because that's not the Fantastic Four movie that I wanted. But now I get it. The theme of a family of superheroes is there, but the way it's presented in this film is what truly captivated me. Because it's not just the cliche of family sticks together, but it's a theme mixed with sacrifice. It's the running theme that these characters, the heroes and the antagonists, are willing to sacrifice everything to protect the ones they love. The backstory that is given to this version of the Silver Surfer emphasizes this. She's helped lead the destruction of countless planets, but the thing that finally makes her bat an eye, the thing that finally makes her crack, is when another character reaches her through her humanity.
Just trying to save my world, you know.
She understands the Fantastic Four's want to protect because she did the same for her planet. The one time she stands up to Galactus is when the price of a baby was too high to pay. And I want to talk about that price, because something that this movie does so well is setting up a dilemma that's not only heavy on the characters in the film, but a dilemma that also reaches us as an audience. Let's actually define the word dilemma. A dilemma is only accurate if you have two choices that can both be considered an equally desirable option. And the choice between one baby who is a part of this family and the entire world is a dilemma that made all of us ask what was the right decision to be made. Whether it was ethical or the most probable, regardless, I love how this movie shows that no matter what Earth or what part of the galaxy someone may be from, no dilemma or problem will be a better choice than the people that we love. Maybe a part of it can be seen as selfish, but I truly think it's more pure love than selfishness. And another thing about this movie that caught me off guard is how they beat Galactus. Going into the movie, I think we all were expecting the team to lose their Earth to Galactus, and that being the reason they fled to Earth 616. But the arc that Sue carries through this movie as a mother, and that being the decisive blow to Galactus, is something that I really loved. The four were told over and over again that there was nothing they could do to stop it. Reed's anxiety drove him mad. The team as a family was in fear of trying to protect Franklin and their world. And yet, through all of that, they found a way to do what was said was impossible. And I love that. Yeah, I really love that story. I can't wait to see what becomes of Doctor Doom. But the way this story was told, the way it shows that no matter what type of person or being we are, at our core, we are all people from somewhere that meant something to someone. And that is phenomenal. And it's one of the reasons why I think I really liked Marvel's Fantastic Four First Steps.